Hey everyone, my name is Jamie Lee. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching this video today. Now today I'm back with another Knix review. Today specifically we're going to be taking a look at their newest bra innovation, which is their first ever underwire bra, the FreeFlex Bra. Now if you have ever seen any of my previous Knix reviews, you'll know I have tried literally every single bra that Knix has ever released, and for the most part I really like them. There are a few styles that don't work for me personally, but I am very excited to try their first underwire bra, specifically because I typically hate 99% of underwire bras that I've tried. I just personally find them very uncomfortable and I feel like the fit is never quite perfect for me. Now I am a Knix ambassador, which means that they occasionally send me products free of charge. However, I want to be abundantly clear, I purchased these bras with my own money and this is a brutally honest, unbiased review. Once again, I'm not sure how I'll like these. I have not tried them on yet. We are going to try them on for the first time together today. We'll take a look at the different features that they list on the website. I'll let you know if I agree that it's doing a good job or not. And ultimately, hopefully, I will help you decide if you want to try out these bras for yourself or not. Now, a few things that I think are really important before we get started. First of which is I picked up this new FreeFlex bra in two different sizes. First, I got the size that is recommended based on my measurements that I took the day that I placed this order. And second is the size that I usually wear. We are going to try them both on. We'll try the Knix recommended size first, then the one that is what I would have just ordered blind. And the reason I did this, I personally feel like the size guide information on the Knix website is not always super accurate. In their wireless bras, I find it often recommends a much larger size than what I would actually wear. And when I've tried that size in the past, it never fits right. So I typically get a 34 triple D or a 34G based on my measurements, which is a 33.5 underband, which ends up being a 34 because you round up, and then a 41 across the fullest part of my bust, which would be a 34G or triple D, depending on where you're buying your bras. And just so you know how you typically figure that out, you would measure your underband. Once again, I'm 33.5, so that would actually be a 34. You round up to the next closest number, and then you would literally count 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, because my bust is 41, and that would be A, B, C, D, double D, triple D, G. That's how you figure that out. That's just like a very quick and easy way to do it. You can also find bra calculators online. I found the Understance bra size calculator very accurate if you want to try that one. The Knix bra sizes put me at a 38D, I believe, which I think is going to be way too big. But once again, we are going to try them both on. We'll see which one fits better, and ultimately we'll see if these bras are comfortable or not. Now, the main claims for this bra are that it is supposed to be an underwire bra that is still super comfortable. Once again, we'll see, because that is always my biggest qualm with underwire. I just find it's not that comfy, especially for a longer period of time. Now, this one is made with carbonized wire, so it is very, very flexible versus a standard underwire where you would not be able to bend it that much. But will that be a good thing or no? I don't know. We'll have to actually try it on to see. Now the straps on this are looking quite thin, which I always prefer a thicker strap or at least a strap with some cushion. This one has no cushion at all. You can see it's very, very thin. The straps are adjustable. And then something else that I'm a little bit concerned about, this back band portion is only 2 clasps thick. So even on a larger size of bra, it's looking like it still has quite thin straps and also quite a thin band, which I do feel like is going to dig in a little bit. Once again, we'll have to try it on and see. Now, the reviews for this online are quite mixed, and it seems like a lot of the mixed reviews are based on sizing. People are ordering the size based on Knix's recommendation, and it's not fitting right. So once again, we'll have to see. Maybe that Knix size chart is just a little bit inaccurate for this bra. Before we try on the new bras, underneath this shirt, I have on the Knix One&Only Scoop Bra. This is one of their most recent bra releases that is fully wireless, no removable padding, molded cups. I feel like this was already sort of going in the direction of where they went with that Underwire with the molded cups. It has skinny little straps. Really what I wanted to show is what it looks like under a shirt. I feel like this bra looks great underneath any sort of t-shirt, and this is just a thin, cheap t-shirt from Old Navy. I feel like things are sitting high, they're feeling supported, it looks fine from the back. Just a baseline of what I'm expecting those to look like under a shirt, because once again, I feel like sometimes Underwire bras look super weird under a t-shirt, and I wear shirts like this most days. So I really want it to look good under everything I'm wearing. I don't need a bra that I can only wear with one or two things. And on the Knix website, they specifically say that this bra should look great under low-cut tops and t-shirts. So we will try both of those today. So ultra super quickly, once again, this is the One&Only bra. It has thin straps, but they feel ever so slightly cushioned. I still would prefer a thicker strap. The band is very soft. Once again, it's wireless, so there is no underwire. This also has this thinner band, which once again, I would prefer something slightly thicker, but I find this bra very, very comfortable. But let's see how the new FreeFlex bras feel. All right, so first off, we are trying on the size 38D. Once again, this is the size that Knix recommends based on my measurements. And you can see that here when you plunk in my measurements, that this is the size that it is recommending. I can tell you instantly that this does not fit in any way. We will probably have to wait until I try on the other one to really talk about how I feel this bra fits, because this one just doesn't fit. The first thing that should be glaringly obvious is these are not sitting flush to my chest at all. They're sticking pretty far out, like I can just slide my hand right in on both sides. So there's just too much space here. I'm not filling that out, and it's coming up a little too high. The other thing that I am immediately noticing, and I think this is because the band is way too big. First off, I have to have it on the tightest setting, and it's still not very tight. Like, I still think it would probably be better one tighter than that to get more support, but also the wire is way too wide. So on the side here, it's not actually touching my body on either side. So it's just stabbing me in the arms when I put my arms down. It's not hugging along the side of my breast and providing any support. It's just sticking out on an angle to the side. This size absolutely does not fit. It doesn't work. It feels very uncomfortable. The underwire is digging into me, which I hate, absolutely hate. And I think it's also sitting like too low, and I'm not sure why that is. So like my breast is ending up here. The wire is sitting just like a little low. I want it to be up here and it's just not. So it's just stabbing my rib cage. So this size is not it, definitely. But let's try the 34DDD, which is my usual size, and see how that fits. Now we have on the 34DDD. I can tell you instantly that this size fits significantly better. Things are sitting a lot flatter against my chest at the top. The cups are not hugely gapping. I don't have any spillage out the sides, and that wire is actually ending on the side of my body, so it's not sticking straight out and stabbing into me, which is nice. However, if I bend forward, you can see this wire is not sitting against my body. On both sides, it's just sticking out a little bit. Typically, when you get an underwire bra, like I've tried ones from Understance, I think is a great example of that. That wire is supposed to be sitting like flat against your body, and that is giving you this like nice shape. It's giving you a ton of support. I think the wire is almost too flexy. So instead of sitting against me, it's just sitting off my body. Now, I will say, I do think that sometimes it sitting super tight against you can be very uncomfortable. So this might be a bit more comfortable, but if you're somebody that's used to an underwire that's like sitting right flush against your body, I don't know that you're going to get that out of this bra because that wire is so flexible. Now, I do still think that the straps on this, at least in a bigger size like this one, should be a little bit wider. These very thin straps, while obviously it makes it a little bit easier to hide it under clothing, I just find it's never as comfortable on my shoulders as something that's even a little bit wider than this. And I find that these very thin straps are almost sharp on the sides. So when you are are like moving your arms around, it kind of digs into the meat, the fat on your arms. And I find that can be really uncomfortable, especially when you're first breaking in a new bra. Like obviously as the bra gets older, that's less of a concern, but it's annoying to get a brand new bra and it hurts your arms when you're wearing it all day. Now I think that the cups are looking really good. I definitely feel very supported in this bra, definitely a high level of support. And then from the back, you can see once again, this is like a fairly thin band. This is how I would prefer to buy my bras. You are initially wearing it on a looser band setting because as you wear your bra all day, the band stretches out. That last bra, I had it on the tightest band option. So what happens when the band stretches out? Now I just can't tighten it anymore. So it'll end up being way too loose and not fitting correctly. I would rather get one where I'm on a looser band option to begin with so that as the day goes on, or I wear this bra all day today, but I also want to wear it tomorrow, you can tighten it. That is definitely my preference. And I do think that this 34 band is fitting me well. It's definitely giving support without being too tight or uncomfortable. Now, something interesting about this, an underwire bra, when I think of an underwire bra, I am definitely not thinking of women who wear like an A cup or a B cup. Typically, the people who I know in my everyday life who are really lovers of underwire bras are women with significantly larger chests. So this bra goes up to a 42 band, which is decent. It only goes up to a triple D. Once again, I am usually either a triple D or a G. I was planning on ordering both for this video so that we could compare them. They don't make anything larger than a triple D cup size, and maybe they'll expand to that in the future, but I think, especially for like a first launch of an underwire bra, wouldn't you want to focus on larger sizes? Those are the women that usually are gravitating towards an underwire bra. I found that a little bit strange. So size range could definitely use some work. I do think that this bra is fitting me pretty well. For an underwire bra, I think it is significantly more comfortable than most I've tried. However, once again, with the caveat, this wire is not sitting flush against my body, so it's not providing like as much lift and support and as much shaping for the breasts as it could be. Typically, that underwire sitting like really flat against you is also providing a ton of boob separation. So if you're somebody with like more center set breasts, I think that you will maybe not love that this is not sitting flush against you. And once again, I think that's just because this is so flexible that it can't really sit super flush against you. And of course, let's try it on quickly underneath the shirt and just see how it looks. And I will say, I think it looks good under the shirt. Now, the other size would not have, right? Because the cups were not sitting flush against me. You would have seen that gapping underneath the t-shirt. This size, the 34 Triple D, is fitting pretty well. It's sitting nice and flat against me. I do feel like I have good lift, good support. I'm not seeing that underwire underneath here, which is nice. It always feels a little weird to just blatantly see that underwire. I think that it looks quite good from the back. Overall, no complaints with how it looks. I think it looks good. And honestly, I do think that it feels quite comfortable compared to other underwire bras that I've tried before. This is definitely the most comfortable. However, is it as comfortable as some of the other wireless bras that Knix has? I think I probably would still gravitate towards wireless bras for the most part, but I could see a world where maybe you are wearing something a little bit lower cut and you want some cleavage. Maybe you would reach for this. I have just a different little t-shirt here that's a little bit lower in the front just so that we can see what that looks like, what the cleavage situation looks like. So honestly, like that looks pretty good. I absolutely cannot deny it does look good underneath something a little bit lower cut. I think that the amount of cleavage looks great. However, keep in mind that like if this was any lower, you would start to see the tips of that bra under there. So I wouldn't say you can wear this with anything particularly low cut, but any kind of like a scoop or a little v-neck, I think it would be fine. If you want a bra for like a nice, like really deep V thing from Knix, I would get either the Wing Woman Contour Bra, which is essentially a wireless crazy push-up bra, super deep V in the center, or their Revolution V-neck bra, which is like a real true wireless, more bralette style, but once once again has like a very deep V, so you can wear a lot of low-cut tops. Those would be my recommendations. But this one definitely does look good. And if you're somebody that likes to give like a new bra style a try, there's no harm in trying it. They do have a very good return policy at Knix. However, I would recommend measuring yourself and getting your size based on that hand method that I told you at the beginning, or go to somewhere like an Understance and type in your measurements and order that size versus the one that Knix recommends, because I do wholeheartedly believe that their recommendations are completely out of whack. They always recommend something significantly larger than what I've been recommended on any other site, and I have no idea why that is. So I guess my overall thoughts here, this is a very interesting bra. I don't know that it will be a new everyday bra for me. I'm going to add it to the repertoire and see how often I reach for it. I think that it actually does fit pretty comfortably. Like, I don't hate it, which is nice, especially given that it is an Underwire option. Normally, I always really dislike them. And I do want to say they had a couple of cute seasonal colors in this. They had a lilac and a cute little butter yellow color. I just got some of their standard, always available colors. Like, they usually always have black, that brown color I showed before, a nude, and then they'll do a few seasonal colors as well. But in general, it's always nice to try a new product. I appreciate that Knix is always trying to innovate and offer new things. I think this one is going to be a love it or hate it, depending on if you like an Underwire, if you like high support. But also, unfortunately, as I said, I think the size range is just really limited. And that is going to cause some people who would otherwise maybe really love this to not even be able to try it, which sucks. But definitely let me know your thoughts. If you have tried this bra, let me know how you feel about it, and especially what size you got. Did you get the size that Knix recommended? Did that work for you? Why or why not? Did you get your normal size? Something like this, I would love to have a conversation about down in the comments. So definitely let me know any and all thoughts, and I will see you down there. And with that, thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope that you have a fabulous day and that I'll see you next time. Bye!